Hey guys, this is Costi Safer again filling in for the one and only Eric Pathy and the one and only Big Al McMordie. You are watching this video late into the Saturday night, into Sunday morning. College football has ended and NFL is here. Big Al, tell me something good about this NFL card.
Oh, what is good about this NFL card? I, you know, I don't know. It's to me all the cards are kind of the same. They all have bettable opportunities, and um, you know, I don't really have much to say about that, Costi.
Well, it's you know what, it's going into each week. Do you look at, let's say, late October, early November, a little bit different than you go into
Oh, sure.
September?
Yeah. 100%. Yeah, I think when you take a look at the season and you kind of like zoom out, early in the season we don't really know who the teams are. The first week is fraught with difficulty because of that. You can rely on what the teams were last year, but that's kind of folly. As you get into this part of the season, week 6, 7, 8, 9. Now, I think the way I do things, I think a lot of people overreact to what teams were in the first 5 weeks. And so, in this type of the season, I want to take teams that are undervalued for the most part. And
Mhm.
then at the end of the season, you have, of course, teams that are out of the playoff race that may not have anything to play for. You have teams uh, fighting for playoff spots. So then the lines tend to move a lot because of that, and you can often get value by taking teams that are out of the playoff race because the odds makers have adjusted the line so much to
Mhm.
because the to bet on teams that are still fighting for playoff spots. So each part of the season is different, but we're at the point now where the value of teams has started to settle. But I still think people overreact to a small sample size of 5 games.
Awesome. And we're going to give out a free play on this video, so just stick around a little bit longer. We're going to give you one of a spotlight game, one of the key matchups of the weekend. But just to explain how this program works, if you're watching this video and you're a guy that has the ability to bet 20,000 a day in total, doesn't have to be individually per game, but you have the liquidity to be able to go ahead and bet 20,000 sprinkled across many games. This is an opportunity for you to get all of Al's games, and for the first time ever, rated. He's given out his games before. You could buy his yearly pass online where you're getting a high percentage of his volume, but you're never getting a rating system which is telling you exactly how much to bet on the game. So if you have a 20K daily handle, we could risk all of that over an entire day. Or if you have a 50K handle, we might only risk 20,000 of that over an entire day, but we're telling you the big games that have the biggest edges with Al's database that is only available to Al and two other people. This is something that the monetary value of this database is a million plus. You don't have to own the database to get the knowledge. Al's going to produce this information to you each and every day when he releases the games on a private Telegram channel. So if you're a big time earner and you want to earn six figures a year, please shoot us a text. Eric or myself are going to answer the text only. We'll let you know if this is for you. 775-636-7676. Do this before NBA starts. This is the time to get in where you're not going to get just a weekend volume. You're talking about 7 days a week of heavy volume, and you could easily make six figures a year. So why don't we give them a free play, a free lean, like you told me earlier, on the Philadelphia Eagles Miami Dolphins game, and give us a little breakdown.
Sure. The Dolphins, they come into this game off back to back straight up and ATS home wins. They scored 31 and 42 points, Costi, in those two home victories. I don't like playing on teams off back to back high scoring Suats wins at home where they scored more than 30 points in those two games. And I especially don't like playing on at home in non-division games. They're 8-1 ATS their last 9, 26-15 ATS their last 41, including 10-2 ATS versus an opponent off back-to-back wins. This all sets up great for Philadelphia. The line is 2.5, so you don't have to lay a field goal. I like Philadelphia minus the 2.5.
Awesome. So at least the clients, we had a little bit of technical difficulty when you were doing the breakdown, so they couldn't hear the exact breakdown. But at the end of the day, people don't care. They just want to know who's going to win the game. Take the Eagles.
Okay, I can do the breakdown again if you want, Costi. It's not a
Hey
big
man,
deal.
everybody just wants to win. This is an opportunity for you guys to get all of Al's games. I don't want to get a text. Eric doesn't want to get a text. If you're betting a couple hundred a game, this is not for you. This program is not for the weak. You have to handle volume, but you're going to make a lot of money doing this. I've seen it for years on end, what Al could do, especially with the biggest earners coming in starting Tuesday with the NBA. So if you're a big time player and you want to make a lot of money doing this, six figures are up, this is a program for you. Shoot us a text, 775-636-7676. Just mention that you're calling in directly from the Big Al video. I'll personally call you or Eric, and we'll try to get you on the program to making a lot of money. So with that being said, the free play once again, the Eagles minus 2.5. It is not good at 3 and 3.5. So if you're watching the video and it's 2.5, bet it. And with that being said, I hope to hear from a lot of you or only a couple of you, but we're going to make you guys a lot of money.